Someone cannot stop replaying the moment they lost you. It was one moment. At least that's the way they see it. It could have been other moments leading up to it. You know who it is if it's for you. Someone came into your mind. Going to the spill tea deck. Keeping up appearances. They're desperate for you to not know this because it would mean they actually did something wrong, and this person does not like to admit fault. Who does, though? But no, this person would rather... I'm not going to go there. They just would rather do anything than admit fault. So they have done whatever they can to play the victim, even in their own mind, but they're keeping up appearances like nothing happened, but they're replaying the moment over and over again. Jealousy issues. That's another thing they hide. Massive jealousy issues, but they come out once in a while. But this person's actually pretty mild-mannered until you get to know them. I'm getting that some people, some of you may have seen a different side of them, like a more of a temper, but this person is known as being pretty mild-mannered, and unless it was on video or something, other people outside may not really believe this person is capable of that kind of emotion. But it's anger. It's like anger they have really buried deep. Exposing lies. Oh. They are really good at controlling their emotions, almost too good. I mean, it's good to be able to control your emotions so they don't control you, but this person, they go to great lengths to make sure other people know their emotions are controlled. Like, this is someone who would hurt themselves to hurt you. That's a really dangerous characteristic. Silent resentment. That's what I mean. Okay, that's funny that came out. I mean, it's not funny, but that's what I'm talking about. They're silent. Like, they just keep everything buried. Rumor has it. Hidden agenda. Bridging differences. See, they're being very quiet. Hoping to approach you or trying to figure out an approach. It could be through a third person, like somebody's asking about you, but they're making it seem like they're asking for some other reason. It could even be as simple as they want your recipe for something, for a food, for a dish that you make, but really it's something else. And that's just an example. But that's what I mean, is they're trying to make it seem like it's not what it is, but they're trying to find some way to get back in your good graces. They are not proud of themselves, not proud of their behavior, not proud of how they treated you, and other people have brought this up to them, but they just act like it's nothing. They always do. But the rumor is, yeah, rumor has it came out, they have a hidden agenda. But really the hidden agenda is just to get something from you, even if it's just time and attention. They wanted more than that, though. Like, this is someone who... they have a history of really using people, but they hide it. They have stories made up where they make it sound like the other person used them. Which, really, we're all using each other to an extent. Even if it's just for not being lonely, whatever. So, this person, though... they really know how to get things financially out of people or how to get their way, and they're really quiet about it. And that's likely what happened and why you're not really in contact, because they lost you. You caught on to something. Double standards. It's something that if someone tried to do this to them, they would be so upset about it. In fact, they might have taken it to social media, even though they are mild-mannered. Like, they wouldn't put up with this, but they're trying to treat other people in a way it's just not becoming. That's the phrase, not becoming. It just means really rude. Like, this is it could be a very treacherous person. Boundaries respected. Respecting boundaries, but playing mind games. Clearing the air. Intrigued. New alliances. Okay, this is all telling me that this person is hiding a lot, and you know that. You know that. They go to great lengths. Like, everything they do is calculated. At least when they want something, okay? And that's what I mean. They want something from you. But they're replaying the moment they lost you, wishing they could undo it, wondering what they did. Because they thought they were so good at playing this game. They also think they're really good at manipulating from afar. Mind games. Like, respecting boundaries. It's like they know exactly what to do. That's what I mean about how they're replaying the moment they lost you, because they don't understand it. Like, they don't want to make that mistake again. They feel like they made a massive mistake with you, a miscalculation. Like something just didn't go the way it was supposed to. But it went the way it was supposed to. For you, for your sake, for your protection. Rumors going around about this person. This person even knows how to spin a rumor. They have spent a lot more time working on this than people would realize. And they've gotten away with a lot. Mostly by just keeping their mouths shut and keeping their emotions in check. They learned that trick early on in life. Yeah, they don't show their emotions. You have to really get to know this person to know what they feel about anything. And to an extent, that's a good thing. That's healthy. Like I said, it's better not to be controlled by your emotions. But when this person really wants something, which they want something from you, and it could just be you, like, it's however it resonates. But they wanted something, and they feel like they overplayed their hand. Like, it really is about playing a game. Didn't Mind Games come out? Yeah. Like, they're respecting your boundaries, wanting to clear the air. I mean, this is a very smart person. I'll be honest with you, a very smart person. Even-tempered for the most part. Not showy. They don't like to flaunt. Like, if they have something, they're not the type of person who's going to flaunt what they have. Very few people actually know this person that deeply. And that's why they're replaying the moment they lost you, because they wonder what you saw, what you know. It makes them feel paranoid. And if they're trying to get back in contact with you, that could be why. Like, yeah, there were some deep feelings, okay? I mean, there were some deep feelings. There have been between the both of you in the past, but their concern right now is, what did I do wrong? How did I mess this up? It comes down to one moment. What did I say? What did I do? It's like they gave themselves away. You saw something because you're very smart and very intuitive. And this person didn't count on that. They did not count on that. In fact, they're the kind of person who might, not for everybody, but a lot of them might really not be into spiritual stuff at all. Like, if you say anything about intuition, they might laugh at you, mock you, or whatever. But that's what happened, is your intuition told you. Your intuition read their energy. I don't want to say necessarily read thoughts, but could have. Thoughts come off a person. They put out a frequency. That's why you go into some rooms or you're around some people and your thoughts even change, because you're actually hearing that energy. Pay attention to that. And this is a lesson for you, not to necessarily go back to the person, but just to pay attention. Like, your intuition is stronger than ever. And this person doesn't get it. And it doesn't have to even be that deep of a relationship. For some of you, it was. I mean, it can resonate in a lot of different ways. For some of you, though, this is just someone you knew in passing, who wanted something, who was scoping you out, but being really, really quiet about it. It's really just about your intuition here. That's what this message is for, is to let you know that you were right. Okay, I know this is specific, but for some of you, they even offered to, like, dog sit or house sit, acting like they're doing you a favor when really they want to get in your house. Please don't be paranoid about this, because the reason I'm telling you this is because you already know. You already know. Something told you. It could have just been just a quiet feeling that came to you, but something told you that there was just something not right, that you just need to put the brakes on this friendship or relationship. But others, some of you, look, like I said, collective reading can resonate a lot of different ways. Some of you, though, you were married to this person or had a very deep relationship and still didn't know them. Oh yeah, it's crazy how that can happen to people, because everything this person does is calculated. Not necessarily a bad thing. They also know how to take care of things. That's what I mean. This person's got some very attractive qualities, but it's like there's just this storm going on inside of them. They could even be living a double life, and it's that one of those, they're so good at it, even with social media. Like, it's hard to believe people would do that these days, but they do. I feel like they can't get away with it as much as they used to because now you can run background checks on people, but this person would know how to get away with something. And I'm not saying they're doing that or they have a double life or anything. I just mean that's the type of person, that calculated, like that cunning for whatever reason. And it's not necessarily money that they're after. It's just some kind of satisfaction. But they're replaying the moment they lost you. And I'm getting that during that moment, your intuition told you something. And congratulations. Good for you. You need to journal about it. You need to go within. Look, if you need to ask who it's about, it's not for you. I'm sending you the energy right now of someone who knows, okay, that you know what this is about and you know what to learn from it. May you learn from this and know exactly what it's about, and not be paranoid, but go on and use it for your strength, like just like a feather in your cap, you know, a badge that you won, a trophy. Like, this is a good thing, okay? And I know it might be very painful, and I'm sorry, but you need to look at the good here. Look at the bright side, because there's a very bright side here. This person didn't get to manipulate you any more than they maybe already had. And I'm sorry that they did it all, but you are very intuitive. You are not of this earth. Stop putting it off. You will not be deceived. Stop putting it off is telling me that there's something going on here that like you're blocked somehow. There's something you need to do, and only your spirit can tell you how this ties in, this person. It could be just a spiritual lesson you've learned, but your spirit will tell you. There is something you're putting off, and this person did not deceive you because you're not of this earth, because you move in a different kind of energy, and this person didn't know how to deal with that. Like I said, I'm not getting that they're the most spiritual type of person. That could change. That often does for a lot of us. A lot of people have just one experience of something different that they know they didn't make up, and it changes them forever, and that could be on the way for this person. But you did the right thing in backing off or just saying no, because it seemed like the most innocent thing. Like I said, they might have just offered to watch your dog or a cat or water your plants. Like, some of them were trying to get in your house for some reason, or even your car. You did the right thing by saying no. I'm not saying you're in any danger. Let's say you said yes. Look, you're not in danger. You are protected. You are completely protected. Anything they try to do to you only comes back on them, and it makes you stronger. We transmute that energy. And I'm really not even getting that it was harm that they were trying to do. It's more just a game that they play. But they feel like they lost you and they don't have any benefit with you now. But look, your intuition is strong came out. That's what I'm saying. That's the first card that came out here. You are aware of your purpose. I got that twice. You're aware of your purpose. I have too many cards in these decks, but they come out when they're supposed to. And yes, I make my own cards. You make peace wherever you go. Anything is possible for you, and anything stolen from you will be restored to you 1,000 times over. These cards are like all screaming at me, honestly. There's just something here. Like, you need to be aware. You need to start going down the list of things that have happened in your life, supernatural things that have encouraged you. Because there's some kind of seed of doubt. And even this, like, it's causing some kind of doubt. But it shouldn't. It should be very encouraging to you that you saw this person's true agenda, or that you just had a feeling. You need to dwell with that. Wherever that feeling came from, that thought, that's the source of a lot of good stuff for you, okay? Like, even you are aware of your purpose came out. There's something you're holding yourself back from. And it's time to stop. It's just time to draw upon that energy to just realize that you are very spiritually gifted. And that you don't need to be stuck. Also, that you don't need to be a people pleaser, because this person took advantage of that. They really took advantage of that. Because some of us are just so nice, we'll just go along. I mean, as we get older, we stop. But like, if someone said to you, hey, I'll come over and watch your dog for you, and you didn't really ask, but like, why are you trying to watch my dog? Some people will say yes just to be like, yeah, okay. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but you don't know how deep it goes. Some of you don't know what it's like to be this way. I'm not like that anymore, But I know a lot of us are, and I have a collective who is a lot like that, who we just want to be nice. The fact that this person was so giving and so nice about like whatever it is. It might not have been anything to do with a pet or a plant. It could have just been, I'm a good housekeeper. I'll come in and clean your house for you, whatever. I mean, I know this sounds ridiculous, but that's what I'm getting. If not that, something else, just something they were trying to do that was a favor, framed in a good way, that just like, maybe not. You were right. You were right. Rumor has it came out. There are rumors that you haven't heard. That's what I mean. This would be a shock to a lot of people to find out that this person has this hidden dark side. But you know, we all have a dark and a good side, I believe. But this person has done a lot to hide. In fact, if you did a background check on them, you're not going to find much. You might find nothing. This person's squeaky clean, and that's a little scary in a way. People who you really can't find anything about, and it's for real. That kind of thing. Like, they're used to hiding stuff. Go with your spirit. It has not guided you wrong yet, but you need to make a note of this so that you can use it again, so that you'll know that feeling. Because even set a marker. This is what I do. And when you want to know, like a litmus test of, should I do this, or what kind of intention does this person have, pay attention to what thoughts come into your mind. And if it's thoughts of like this person, if certain faces, certain voices from the past come up, that's your sign. But use your discernment. Use your discernment. Make sure you know what your energy sounds like and feels like. Spend time meditating and clearing your energy and grounding your energy. I wish I could tell you more, but this person's just got some issues, and they hide a lot. You definitely were protected, and you need to somehow learn from this and do the thing you're supposed to do, okay? You are aware of your purpose. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.